The core is being an artist. It's looking at the world, taking information in, and then regurgitating it in my own point of view. I was tightening, so I released some warp from the back, and I'm pulling it forward so I have more room to work here, and then I have to tighten it a ton to get it really tight for this kind of piece. Because the linen has no stretch to it, and so it can really be like cranked on. My name is Christine Novotny, and I am a textile artist, a designer, and a floor loom weaver. See it? It's the really subtle green grid.
Oh my God.
Is all with this like glowy mohair. My practice combines many elements. Right now I'm working on fine art or work for the wall. I make utilitarian work. I make towels and rugs and scarves that are meant to be used. And I make really sturdy work that's meant to be looked at. The work that is on the loom right now started with actually a reference from that utilitarian work. I make these color block towels, which I make a lot of them during production seasons. But that is the inspiration for this. What I really love about them is that I just put a bunch of colors together in the warp. And so that's like the continuous bit that runs on the loom that I can't change. And then for every towel, I combine 2 different colors that then interact with that warp. This is the color block towel.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
Smokes.
Yeah, and it's different on both sides. I call them experiments not in if a color works together, but how they work together. There's like 12 distinct color combinations in this one towel. And so sometimes you get kind of dissonant colors, and sometimes you get like these really rich, incredible colors. And on the floor loom, everything is always a surprise when there's an interlacement of warp and weft, because it's all this optical color interaction. The piece that I have right now, the rug, started as inspiration from this color block towel and the way that certain colors combine together in a loom controlled way. And then I took that design, I took those colors, and I shifted the proportions, and I dyed the yarn to be, you know, slightly different than the piece that I had already made. And that was a really cool melding of the production work and the utilitarian work that I make, and how the process of it can inform the more fine artwork that I do as well. I am here on my reference design. So I've woven 29 inches, and this piece is going to be 64 inches. Well, I went to school and got a Bachelor of Fine Arts in painting, and when I graduated from school, I, like many people, was like, I don't know what I'm doing or trying to do in the world, and I just stopped painting because I was kind of bummed out with not really knowing how to integrate them. And so I had a lot of guilt over how much time I had spent doing this thing, and just that I wasn't interested in it anymore. This bundle has this darker pink, 2 light pinks, and a yellow. And the last bundle I used had 2 dark pinks, 1 light pink, and a yellow. And it's a really subtle variation, but it gives this kind of mottled effect. Same with the green over here.
Yeah, the blending.
The blending, yep. And so I decided to take a floor loom weaving class and just introduce me to this whole new spectrum of material. I had no context for any of it at all. My feet are pressing down on the treadles, and the treadles are tied up to these shafts and they're controlling which warp ends go up and down. That was this new exciting puzzle for me where I was like, oh, I can do the things that I was doing before, but I have to learn how to do them differently. And so that kept me searching and excited. But that struggle period where you feel once again like you are a total beginner and you are fully aware of how much work it's going to take and how much you're going to fail along the way, and you decide to keep going past that. I mean, those are those like big moments in all of our lives where we prove something to ourselves and to the world. I think in any kind of work, you just want people to look at what you made for a little bit longer. Coming into weaving from my art background, I was, amazed by all these patterns and all of the history and how much people had figured out. But I always just want to do things my way because, like I said, I want to have a point of view and I want to make things that people haven't seen before. And that's what's important for me is the evolution rather than the reproduction. I still feel like I'm trying to find my best work. And I'm searching for where painting and weaving combine for me. Whoa! Whoa! That was long.
Oh my gosh, such a giant color.